anything for you. And he came back in, so for a period of time.
It's a young team, and you just remind them, hey, listen, 60 minutes for the world champs. They're a really good football team. The only loss they had coming in tonight was us.
Okay, are we good? I'm proud of our football team and the job that they did, reaching down when needed, and against a good football team. Listen, John and Mike have done a great job of putting this crew together here with the change of coming to Vegas. They got this beautiful facility, and I think it's just good. It's good for the National Football League. It's the rivalry between the Raiders and the Chiefs, I think, is a great thing for football, and it's great to be a part of it. And I know that team's well coached, and I know they've got good players, and so I look forward to more future challenges like the one that they presented here the last couple times we played them. Anyways, with that, time's yours.
Let's go first to Sam Mellinger. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Andy. I'm going to ask you about the defense. Is there a common denominator tonight in kind of the problems that unit had? You only got 2 stops on that side of the ball.
Yeah, so, listen, they're talented, and you got to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, all those things and tighten things up on the back end. But they're talented. They've got a good offense, and so you're going to give up some yards. And the important thing is that you hang with it in games like this, and you bear down the best you can as time goes on. So that's what we did, and it was a pretty equally matched game, back and forth. On the defense, they bared down when needed most, and that was important.
Let's go next to Herbie Tiopi. Go ahead, Herbie.
Hey, Coach, sticking with the defensive theme, it seemed like Juan Thornhill, it seemed like he was maybe rotated in. Was he hurt early in the game, or was that part of the plan?
No, that was part of the plan, Herbie. He's a situational guy right now, and we're just kind of bringing him back slowly. So that's what we're doing.
Let's go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Andy, can you take us through the last touchdown drive? What you guys, obviously you're trying to score a touchdown, but getting that completion on first down, was that kind of the key to getting the ball rolling there?
Yeah, you always want to try to do that. If you're going to throw the ball, you want to try to get yards on your first play and make it a positive play, and we were able to do that. We had a little bit of field there that we had to drive to get ourselves in position. And then, listen, the guys had to reach down and gut it up a little bit. The receivers, tight end, so on. They put a lot of mileage in before they got to that spot and in the game, and they were able to reach deep and even take it a little bit deeper. We knew points were important. A field goal ties it up, so any form, we knew where it was important. So, but you want to score a touchdown if you can, and so we were able to do that. I thought the coaches did a nice job. EB and Mike Kafka and Joe Blameyer of orchestrating that and working plays. We all have our different things that we're in charge of, and those guys bared down and really brought up some good things there.
Next to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Andy, wanted to ask you about the drive as well to end the game. So much of a fourth quarter drive comes down to the quarterback knowing every scenario, every variable. Just where do you think Patrick has improved when knowing that he only has 143 and a timeout to work with and are able to still get a touchdown?
Well, listen, I'd take him over everybody, and I'm lucky to have him. So as we are as a football team, as we are as a city, and I know we're all proud of him and the way he goes about his business. So, and when you're behind, he can make things happen, and he's got great vision. He's got guys that believe in him around him and work like crazy to get themselves open. And again, this is against a good football team. So our guys, like I said, I'm proud of the way they handled this. This thing could have easily gone the other way, and it didn't. And it's because they bared down.
Let's go next to Aaron Ladd. Go ahead, Aaron.
Coach, on the Raiders' last drive before Jason Witten's penalty, I'm curious what your philosophy is on letting teams score and looking at the time and that sort of thing. Was there any thought to letting them score or playing that out?
I've got Pat Mahomes, so I know you give me a minute and a half and I'm pretty good right there, you know. So we can roll. But I mean, there's a time and a place for that. That wasn't the situation for it, but I thought we had plenty of time. You know, now if we didn't have enough time, I'd be sitting here probably telling you something different. But I thought we had enough time there to get rolling.
Got time for a couple more. We'll go Sam and then Pete. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Andy. Wanted to ask you a couple quick things. Travis's touchdown, the final play of the game. Is that the way you expected that play to open up? Was that the number one option on that play?
Okay, so I think this is what you said. You were cutting out just a little bit. So was Travis the number one option on the play? Yeah. Tyreek was the number one option, and then back to Trav. So it's kind of depending on what they did and how they pushed. Then it came back to Trav.
That's good.
Let's go last to Pete Sweeney. Good, Pete.
Hey, Coach, congratulations on the win and the game plan. And just want to go back to your timeout with 1:53 left. How comfortable do you feel, even in that situation, which is dire?